move in here? Because I know you were living in the gallery.
Yes, I decided to renovate that and make the whole building the gallery, because that was partly residence, partly I had only one floor for the gallery, and now it's 3 floors. So it was almost 5 years ago, and I had this place. I rented it to store paintings initially, and it was like a booth bangla. And then I spent a year renovating it and doing it and just kind of cleaning it up, and then I love it.
Lovely.
It is beautiful.
Really.
It's one of those old Art Deco places which has not been touched at all, so it's got a lot of original features.
It's come into the right hands now. I noticed that you like a lot of dark paintings. Is this
Yeah,
also by
it is. I
Shambhavi?
like black a lot. No, this is not Shambhavi. This is a 1970 Akbar Padamsi, and this was done for a home in Bombay, and it is a stormy sea at night. Okay, and this was a house in Juhu right on the beach, and he did this work specially for them, and it came to our gallery some years ago, and I just decided till we do something with it, let's at least enjoy it.
And I like the color of your sofa. It's a beautifully
well, I had to do it all together. But that one is torn, so don't go there.
No, come, let's sit, Sharon. Let's sit.
Okay, come on.
And this is a Ravi Verma that forms your backdrop, no?
Yes,
it's lovely.
yes. This is a work that we acquired some years ago from some collector, and it's a portrait of Tilak.
And these crucifixes, Sharon?
Oh, these are old ones from, again from Cochin. Cochin is my favorite city. I keep going there and looking for various things, the Jew town on Cochin. So actually I used to have a shop which sold old things for some time, and my mother used to run it, and I bought these crucifixes for a client, and I couldn't bear to part with them because they're so beautiful, and also they're not completely Western. They have a lot of Indian iconography, because when you look at all the Christian elements, the deities over there, they look almost like a Lakshmi or a Saraswati, the way they're made, because they're made by Indian craftsmen, and all the bells and all that are so Indian. So it's something that I just got completely taken up by, and I couldn't part.
Well, I think it must be very difficult for you to sell a lot of things, no?
Very difficult, really very difficult. That's why I'm always broke, because I'm buying things for myself.
So now, Sharon, let's talk about art as investment, because it is a big thing now. A lot of people are investing.
Yes, but I'll tell you what happens with anything. It's an asset class. It always has been. Wars have been fought because of art. I mean, when the Mughal invaders came, and when they came in and they brought art, and they brought artisans, they stayed, they took away a lot of the art. So art has been very important. But of course, contemporary art has become an investment only in the last, let's say 10 years or so. And when the economy of India started getting better, and when the liberalization came, people started buying art. And what has happened, the way it became an investment, that is because the auction houses started trading in it, and people were looking for works, and then galleries and artists started pricing their work according to what was being sold at auction. So that's why the prices went up, and then people who didn't buy for very high prices were happy to resell it. So this whole circulation and it was like the birth of the secondary market in India, which is very buoyant, which is very active, because I trade a lot with people who give me work to sell. I just take a commission from it, and I sell it to my clients, whoever's looking for something. So this whole investment is healthy only when there is a very buoyant secondary market, and which is happening.
Now
even if the margins are small, it's happening.
Now this world of art, Sharon, it's almost like a bubble, yeah? And for a lay person, can you explain what a curator does, what you do really?
Oh, it's telling
Just
a story.
break it down, yeah.
It's telling a story. It's telling people how to look at it. It's telling people what there is to look at it in the art. I mean, to somebody it's just another black painting, but when you tell them that it's a stormy sea, it was done for a home in Juhu, you're talking about other than the content of the painting, you're also talking about how the artist has been able to deal with the subject, what has made him deal with it. It's his own turmoil, his own life, and things that allow him to work in this medium. So it is really an interest in another person's life, if you can call it. It's an interest in what they are documenting, and it's an interest in you know, how you can put things together.
But
I
you
mean,
need to network. It's not all beautiful, right? I mean, the
no,
art
no.
itself is beautiful, but the work that you do, you need to network.
You know, more than networking, it's a knowledge, you know. You need to know what is happening in the rest of the world. You need to know what is happening within India as well. And curation comes, you know, for people who are historians, it comes naturally. For people like me who are not historians but who are in the whole field and you're knowledgeable about what is being shown here and there, it's comes quite easily, because you know, you want to put things together for people, you want to put things together as ideas for you know, the visitors or even for the artists, because it's meant to stimulate you intellectually.
Now, the way Sharon started this is a very, very interesting story in the 80s when, you know,
When I was very young and very stupid, when I had no idea what the art business was all about. I didn't know that I wanted to do the art business. I didn't know it will last so long. And I think I started more for fun. I studied art and I thought, okay, let me work with art. I didn't want to go and work in a travel agency or an ad agency or any such thing. So I thought, okay, why not do something with art? And I was not sure what I was going to do.
And she was a rebel, because when I read that when you went to do your MA in art history,
yeah, Stella Maris never gave me a seat.
But so we have some very, very interesting stories, and Sharon is also going to tell us how when you buy a piece, you can try to understand whether it's depreciation proof, right? So
yeah,
will you tell us that after the break,
yes,
when we come back after the break? I'm in conversation with Sharon Apparoa in her beautiful home, and I've just had a very, very enlightening lesson on art history. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We have more coming up on Off the Record.